Hey everybody, Iron Dog 63 here with another video. I had some leftover celery, okay, and I am all out of celery salt. So this is what I'm going to do. This is how I do it. This may not be correct, but this is the way I do it. It works for me. If you don't like the way I do it, feel free to find some other way to do it. But this is how I'm going to make celery salt. Now I've blanched these celery sticks. They have been blanched for like I put them in. I left them in this container. I filled it with water, put it in the microwave, and I cooked it for 8 minutes. Water had boiled for several minutes. Okay. Hey, now see all that salt I put in there? Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to put some more water in here and let these set in the refrigerator overnight. They'll soak up all that salt. And then tomorrow I will throw them in the dehydrator just like they are. And once they are dehydrated, I'll throw them in my food processor. Okay everybody, this is day 2 of the celery salt. I just put it back in the microwave, and I put seasoning salt back on it before I put it in there. And I put it back in, put it in there for 8 minutes. So it would warm up, get hot. It was boiling. This is going to sit like this until it cools down. And then I will put it on the dehydrator after I drain it. Like I said, this is how I'm going to do it. I don't know if it's right or not, but I'm sure it's going to work. And you all know celery salt's pretty good seasoning. And I thought if I combined it with that pink Himalayan salt and seasoning salt, it'll probably make a pretty good seasoning. I'll bring it back when I go to put it on the dehydrator. Time for me to put the celery on the dehydrator tray. It's only going to take one tray. We're going to put them on here. Like I said, I'm not cutting them. I'm just going to leave them like this. When they get done dehydrating, I'll just break them apart and put them in my food processor. I have a small one just for this kind of stuff. And we're going to make some celery salt. Whatever you just don't put them on top of one another. Now, I do have a leather tray underneath this mesh right here. Okay. I got a leather tray underneath there. And that's only until these things start to dry out. Then I'll take that leather tray off, and they'll be able to dry up a lot faster. I do want to check and see how salty these are first. I'm going to cut just a small piece off in one. They're plenty salty. It'll make some good celery salt. Got a good flavor. There they are on the dehydrator. Put the lid on. Plug it in. There you go. She's running. Temperature is at, we're going to do 130 right now. We'll see how it works out. Okay everybody, this is the celery that I dehydrated. There's not very much, there wasn't very much to begin with. I've never made this before, so I just wanted to try it. I'm going to make it into celery salt. If you've seen the rest of the video, you noticed that I did soak this in salt water, then I soaked it in some seasoning salt too, which will give it this color right here. I did take a piece of it before I dehydrated it, and it was pretty salty. So I think it's going to turn out great. Now here's my food processor. and I have my dish for the celery salt. Now this isn't going to make a lot. I just wanted to see how good it's going to work, how good it's going to taste. If it works out good and it tastes good, then I will buy, the next time I'm at the store, I'll buy a couple heads of celery, stalks of celery, whatever you want to call it, and I'll make some more. First I'm going to just break it up. And you really want to get this to a powder consistency because you want it like salt. You don't want no big chunks or anything like that. This is more of a seasoning than anything. Now this is the first time I've ever done it, so you're learning right along with me. Locked her in. I think that's probably about as good as it's going to get with this food processor. All that work for that little bit. Now, look at that. Well, actually, that's pretty good. That's a lot of flavor right there. That was only like 6 or 8 stalks of, well, not even that, they were half stalks, but probably about 4 stalks of celery. If you done 3 or 4 heads of celery or something like that, I wouldn't do them in big pieces like I just did that. I would actually blanch them, and I'd slice them and blanch them. But I only had just those few, so that's why I done it the way I did it. But if I was doing a bunch of them, I'd cut the heads. Cut the celery, you know, in pieces like 1 inch long or whatever, blanch them. I'd even, the leaves and all. And then make celery salt with it. Pretty good, huh? This is Iron Dog 63 saying, if you are a subscriber, thank you for subscribing. If you're not a subscriber, please like and subscribe. It really just helps. And as always, God bless and have a great day. Hashtag I am somebody. Hashtag looking lovely as ever. Prayers and peace to y'all. Thanks for watching.